everybody! It's my last full day here in Tokyo and I just went to the laundry to do some washing. My Airbnb has a washing machine, so I use that, but they don't have a dryer, so I just went to the Point Laundry just down the road. I just don't want to take dirty washing in my suitcase. I put it in two different dryers so that it would dry faster, so instead of it taking an hour, hopefully it would only take half an hour. I did take up two dryers though, but there were other ones that were empty, so that's all good. While waiting for my washing to dry, I think I'm going to start packing. So what I want to do is my carry-on luggage, I want to put that inside my cabin luggage because I want to take it on the train with me and I can't carry both bags. It's just way too difficult. I'm going to put that inside my bigger bag, and then that's just for the train though, but when I actually get to check in at the airport, I'll take the cabin baggage out and then that will be my carry-on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all my clothes in my cabin baggage and all the things that I need on the plane in the red one, and then fit everything in between, so it's going to be quite tricky. The stuff that I've bought most is souvenirs and stationery. I didn't buy a lot of like fashion things, or maybe not yet. Yeah. Like this is all pop and cooking. It's for the kids. There's, oh, what's this one? Oh, this one's the takoyaki balls. Ramen. The box, there's like some candy ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are like $3 here, and in New Zealand they're like $7.50. And then these are all my stationery, all the little notebooks that I bought. All of this is pens, like drawing pens, brush pens. When I left Auckland, I had like 10 kilos to spare. I'm pretty sure I've bought 10 kilos of stuff here, so I don't have scales or anything, so I'm just gonna see how everything goes when I get to the airport tomorrow, and hopefully I don't have to pay extra for baggage. But mostly it's just the stationery that I've bought, like little like notebooks and everything. I'm gonna do the trick where I wear my heaviest stuff on the plane. Hopefully I don't buy any more today or tomorrow. I'm at Ikebukuro station and there's a cookie place here that I really want to try, except none of it is in English. So I have an app on my phone and it's called Wago, and it's pretty much like you don't have to take a picture, you just hover it over the text and then it translates it for you, and it's pretty accurate, except it's just a free trial, so I only get like 5 translations a day. But yeah, look at these cookies. I ended up getting the chocolate chip and an almond one, and she showed me the best before date and I was like, I'm gonna eat it now. I think Ikebukuro is the second busiest train station, the first one being Shinjuku. I am transferring here to go to the Mitsubishi Ichigokan museum. Here we are among the skyscrapers and the tall modern buildings is the Mitsubishi Ichigokan museum. Look how beautiful this building is. We are going to see some art by Henri de Tolouse Lautrec. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he did Art Nouveau kind of art. I just had dinner. I couldn't take my camera into the art gallery with me, but it was a wonderful exhibition and the building itself was very fine. The grounds that the building was in was so beautiful. There were trees, it was like a courtyard. It had like a very like New York kind of, as well as like a French feel to it. I'm on my way to Shibuya tonight. I'm going to a couple of dollar stores to pick up some craft items for like card making, scrapbooking kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, the train was so full that the conductor had to like physically close the door himself. Okay, which one do you like better? I know I'm meant to be at like a craft store. this one or this one. They're 25 bucks. Almost 9 o'clock. I went to an art gallery and I saw some very famous prints from the 19th century. Did some last minute shopping. I even bought the bag. It just says, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Honestly, some of the sayings here on like t-shirts and pencil cases, it's just so inspirational. Tonight I have to fold away all of this washing. This is 1 week's worth of washing. And then I have to sort out my souvenirs that I got today. I bought a this is what my brother wanted, headphones that have a 5-meter long cable for TV watching. I got these cute ass stickers, like ones with bows, flowers, triangles and circles, and I got just a blank notebook. So Daiso in over here is, they sell the same sort of stuff as the Daiso in New Zealand, but everything is 100 yen, so that's like $1.50, and they sell a lot more stuff. I got this umbrella for my brother as well. It has a samurai sword. How cool is this? There's a lot of little knickknacks like craft items for scrapbooking, and even got this hokusai art print. I wanted to buy a backpack today. There are these backpacks that are so in fashion here because a lot of the girls I see here are wearing them. They are in pretty much like every store that sells backpacks. They sell them. They're the iconic ones. I haven't really seen them around New Zealand, or maybe I just didn't notice them because they don't sell them a lot over there. But I see them heaps over here, and it's like a backpack with like a little handle at the top, and the top just has a straight zip and that kind of folds over and has like a gold zip. They're so expensive. They're like 50 bucks for a backpack, and I'm like, ooh, but I really want it. Well, moot point because I don't have any money left. I only have enough for tomorrow taking the train to the station, and lunch, and the coin locker to store my luggage in, and I haven't even checked how much the museum is going to cost, but that's pretty much it. That's all my cash money is gone. Well, that's my trip done. Good morning. I'm just about to check out of my Airbnb. Today is a beautiful day. This is the situation right now. It's just, it's going to work. It is. I'm just going to have to reshuffle some stuff because it won't zip up at the moment. When I get to the airport, I take out this red bag here, rearrange everything, and then that will be my chicken, and then my red bag will be my cabin luggage. So that's the challenge that I have this morning. But change of plans, we're not going to go to the art gallery today because I just counted out my cash and I don't have enough for the admission fee if I want to have lunch. But first, let's sit on my luggage and zip it out. Do you know what I call this? I call this a success. This is my success story. Ah, there are no coin lockers available. All of those ones are small ones. I need the bottom row big ones, but the ones with lights are all taken. So I'm gonna go with my plan C. Plan A was go to the museum. Plan B was to hang around here, but because there's no coin locker, it's just way too hard to carry around my luggage. Plan C, go straight to the airport and hang out there. There's heaps of stuff to do at the airport. There's heaps of shops and everything, so yeah, I'm gonna hang around the airport for like 5 hours. Is long. I've already had to transfer twice and I'm not even there yet. So it turns out that the trains don't go straight to the airport. it kind of goes part way and then you have to get off and get on another train and then get off and get on another train, which I didn't know. I'm glad I left super early because I would have freaked out if I had left like just enough time, because I didn't know that. I'm kind of hungry, but I picked up a few snacks at Family Mart just at the train station. I got this. I haven't actually tried Japanese chocolate. I'm feeling it's gonna be average as, but also I got reviews because I know that they'll taste good. I'm gonna get some lunch when I get to the airport, like ASAP, because I'm starving. I just put my luggage in the coin locker, like an hour and a half too early to check in. Okay, I want to get something to eat. No, I want Japanese cuisine. What should I have for lunch? This display is just insane. It's like everything that they offer. I haven't been able to find beef teriyaki here, but I did find chicken teriyaki, so that's what I ordered. Nom nom. But it's sizzling wet. Oh gosh, it looks so delicious. Itadakimasu. Hey everybody, I've got maybe like half an hour to an hour till I can check in. So I thought I would do a recap of my whole trip. So I was here in Tokyo for about 10 days. 2 out of those 10 days were sunny. I just had to make do with the weather. It was unfortunate that there was a typhoon while I was here. Usually in October they say it's usually really sunny. It's usually like the best time to go traveling around Japan. My favorite day was probably the day that I got to go to Odaiba because it was really sunny and I love bike riding and I got to rent a bike over there. That was probably the highlight of my trip. If I were to give recommendations on where to go in Tokyo for sightseeing, I would say go to Skytree or the Mori Tower, the Tokyo Skyview. Either one of those two. So the Skytree, you get breathtaking view of the entire Tokyo city. Like pretty much from your feet to the horizon is all the city lights and all like high-rise towers. It was just so breathtaking. It's just really fascinating to be able to stand up there and feel how small you are. There are so many people and they all have their own lives. Like you feel really small in such a big city. I think the view of the Tokyo Tower is better than the view from the Tokyo Tower. So for that, go to the Mori Tower in Roppongi. Also, if you want to see the Tokyo Tower in all its majestical glory, you just go to the bottom of it. You get off at like a train station, I can't remember which one it was, but it's just a short walk to the bottom and you can just look up and see the Tokyo Tower, and it is just majestic. It is a beautiful, beautiful structure. In terms of other sightseeing, the Shibuya crossing, the very famous crossing, is like the busiest one. That was also really fascinating to watch because there are just, again, so many people. And it was best at night when it was raining because everyone had their umbrellas up and all the high-rise malls on either side of the crossing were all lit up and all the billboards were going, and it was just like, you really felt like you were overseas, you know? For shopping, I liked Shibuya and Shinjuku as well, although I did not enjoy Shinjuku's train station. That was just so confusing. But I liked the variety stores like Don Quixote and Daiso. I like the department stores, not the clothing ones, but like the tech ones like the camera and Yodobashi Tokyo Hands, and I like Loft. Those were my favorite ones. And the rest of the places I went to were all art galleries and museums, which were all really wonderful. It was really a different experience to be able to go to a big city where I don't know the language, I don't know the people, I've never been here before, I don't know anyone here. That was a challenge in itself, and I have really, really enjoyed taking the trains here. They are very efficient. That was my main method of transport. I just took the train and I walked maybe like 10 minutes from the train station to where I wanted to go to. It's just really interesting to see how many people take the train, because there was one night where it was like midnight and the train was just jam-packed full of people, and there were 2 times that I couldn't get on the train because it was just way too full. So I just took the next train instead. I don't know why people don't just wait for the next train instead of being squished up like right up against the door. Like if the door opened, they would fall out. People here are just always wanting to go somewhere. I brought my kind of Kiwi politeness with me, so if I was walking one way and there were other people walking the other way and I wanted to kind of cross their path, I would just kind of stop and wait for a gap. But people don't really kind of give way. So yeah, that's different. And also when you want to get in or out of a train or a lift even, people don't really say excuse me and wait to go past, they just kind of push past. I noticed that there aren't homeless people on the streets, and I asked my Airbnb host and she said there are homeless people, but they are just not on the street begging, which is quite interesting if you think about it. So they're homeless, but because of like a culture and their way of thinking, they don't beg, they just disappear out of the street view and they live under the bridge and in the parks. Another interesting thing that my host said was that it's so safe that for a girl like me, this is what she said, for a girl like me to be walking around at 3 AM would be okay. And I was like, wow. Not that I would do that, but that is something that I kind of have noticed around here. Like I didn't feel unsafe, so I was always carrying my camera and my phone, my passport, my cash with me, my backpack. I look like a tourist, you know, but I never felt unsafe, which was really awesome. So if you're a female solo traveler, you don't have to worry about that in Tokyo. So I learned a lot about culture, about urbanism, about lifestyle, just by looking at shops, looking at restaurants. They order food from a machine. They sit at benches, so they would eat alone. So there's a lot less human interaction. There are a lot of vending machines and a lot of different kinds of food being sold at convenience stores, so people are always on the go. There aren't grocery stores like how we know it in New Zealand. Grocery stores here aren't big at all. They are basically like as big as a convenience store. I have thoroughly enjoyed the different streetscapes, like the little local roads and the bigger intersections. They have just been really fascinating to be surrounded by all these buildings and looking at the houses and the footpaths and the roads. That's kind of the career area that I am in, so it was one of the things that I noticed. This trip was a celebration of my 25th birthday, and it was a great celebration. Honestly, I am so lucky to be able to go overseas for my birthday, and I think because I have successfully tackled, I did not even get on the wrong train once. How amazing is that? Because I successfully tackled the subway system here in Tokyo, I am looking forward to doing it in New York City.